Alright, to start this off, to even make, just a point of view, just to even make this character, I believe you have you gain everything like before 20, I believe, but to actually make this character, you will need to purchase the DLC pack number 3, so you can get the skull, to actually get the face mask skull. Otherwise, you're kind of just fucked. So this is a person asked me, have you in one of my videos, I can't remember who or what video was it actually. I think it was his opposite video. But the person was asking, have you tried doing Marvel characters? Now, I'm not a real big superhero kind of person. I don't really want to make Batman and all that from Marvel or DC Universe. There's there was this guy, I can't remember his whole name, but I remember the first 3 digits of his name, and it's capital letters. It was JKT, and he had like Spider-Man, Venom, some other characters, Batman, a nice, really awesome Batman with he actually made the Batman logo, but he was always kind of in the same lobby as mine, the Los Angeles lobby. Sometimes, I think most of the time he was in New York. Sometimes I seen him pop in, but just to start off, there's 2 fighting styles you can go with this character, okay? And there's a lot that you could do, and that I could figure out you can do and all that, but it was kind of a little bit difficult due to some parts and all that, and we don't really get access, a lot of slots to do it. So basically for his face and all that, it's kind of like if you watch the VV video, he doesn't really need, he's bald actually, but that doesn't really matter, and then his eyebrows or his face doesn't really matter at all. His height is a little bit, I made him really tall. Then his whole body is just all -12s, and then his muscle mass is 2. For his voice, actually, was a little bit hard to manipulate because it's got that skeleton dealish echoing voice. So this one he's very deep. Even though the pitch is high and then the tone is a little bit low. And then he's got serious, and then I gave him Cold Assassin because a lot of it will be just basically like he says, "You will die," or I can't remember his other line. But for me it kind of fitted more because he always says guilty or pointed his finger. Now we get to this part. This is where I was saying you need the DLC pack 3 to even unlock to get this face mask skull. If you don't really got that, you can't really make this character. His body is mummified because, for me, it was a little bit difficult to actually make his head, because his whole head's just a skull, and he's got no ears because it's an empty skull. So that's why I was going, damn it. So this is one area where someone might get complaining all that, but the reason why it's just black is because it's covering his ears. I got rid of his ears, and then it's fire-ish. And then it has to be pure black, because if it's pure white, you can see the cloth linings of the mummy wrap, so that's just the gay part. For his biker jacket, it's the cotton cloth shirt. Then he's got, see, like some pictures and all that, it would show him in biker kind of chaps, so the cowboy chaps. But for me, because if you wear the cowboy boots with the chaps, it does this weird thing where it will make your knee bigger because of the clothes fabric and all that. So I didn't really like that. So I just went with these I always call this the major pants for major or general, because it's all baggy, and then when it gets to the knee area, it goes small, so it kind of fits with the boots. Then he's got a chain around his chest area, but this is the only spot where we actually have this chain. Now I could take this a special item from the special equipment, that chain and special equipment, and bring it around my chest, but this one actually I thought was cool because it's wrapped around my waist, and then I have the chain tail that actually moves with my body. It would swing out at random moments. So that's what basically I did. Then he's got these biker gauntlets, and then I believe it's on his right hand, because in the movie his right hand, because he had studs on the gloves, and then the gloves all turned into spikes, because then that was the other part. That's a flaw, because we don't have enough special slots. And then your character would be like, this Ghost Rider would be less spiky and all that than the other Ghost Rider, because Ghost Rider has like spikes all over his body almost. Like his right glove has like spikes. Because remember in the movie, the studdeds on the glove just pop it into spikes. So I just gave him these because these are actually the big long biker gloves. Then he's just giving these snugs. Then I believe I can't remember if these are the only boots that have spurs. I can't remember if he had spurs. I remember him having some kind of silver metal, like a piece of metal around his boot area, and I think that was like the engineer boots with just that piece of metal. I can't actually remember. Watching that movie a long time. And then this is the part where I used up the special slots, because Ghost Rider also has he has 3 spikes on his shoulder areas because the 3 studs on the jacket spiked up. I can't do that, so that's something I had to take out instead, because I had to make fire. And how to make fire? Well, we do have this fire helmet ornament thing. Which one's this one? This fire is the middle one. This one right in the middle of his head that goes up. This one is just, you can pause the video for these coordinates. Not really wanting to try to keep this video short, so you just go back up again. You can just pause it to get those coordinates. This is the one right in between the middle of his head. This is the orange fire. The orange fire right on the side of his head, right there. The orange part. Here's the coordinates for this one. Because he has that imitating fire. And then, as you can see, my fire is not going up, or how would it go, like up or anything? Mine's more going up and then out, because I made it because your character will be moving, so it kind of looks better with it moving and all that. Then the last one, this is the very bottom. The bottom one actually goes I believe it goes upside down, but it goes right at the bottom, middle, upside down. And this will be the longest part of the fire, so it would imitate. Okay, here, go back. I'm starting from the bottom accidentally, but here's the coordinates for the middle one, and this one's length and width will be all 50, positive 50. So that's the coordinates. Just go right through it again. Actually, I went too fast on that time. And then his stickers, because the mummified would be black, and then jacket's all. So everything's basically black, I believe, except the chain will be that silver, and then the spurs on his boots will be silver, but everything else is like black, except for his fire. This middle fire will be 9-2, and then the orange part of the fire would be 9-6-18. Then this one, I believe, this one's 9-3, but it's supposed to be like 9-2, like the upper one. And then we start here. This is where we go. The first slot, because the biker jacket has that sideways triangle thing, because the zipper will be more to your right side, because I actually have a biker jacket like that. Because this is like more of the jacket right when he's in the jail cell in the first Ghost Rider movie, when he's in the jail cell and he takes the other guy's jacket because his jacket got ripped on the side. So this one's a 9-0, basically a lighter gray, and it's triangle. The triangle, you just go straight up vertical. The size will be not really big, and then you rotate it just a hair, so your left side will be higher up and the right side will be pointing more down, because that's how the jacket actually goes. Then right in the middle will be his zipper. I'm not really sure when you unlock this. I'll put in the description box when you unlock the zipper for the jacket, but this one, I think you have to go by viewpoint. Then you just basically, for the other part of the jacket, would be use Chinese letter 95, because the jacket has it has 2 zippers, but these ones actually make the jacket big to small kind of moment things for the parts. But on the jacket it has 2 zippers for your hands or something you're supposed to put in there. So that's basically it for that one. And they're both like the same height and same color. Nothing actually. This is 0027. So these are light grays. I believe that one was it. And then for his fighting style, one person would say, because he uses a chain whip, Ghost Rider swings around a chain, so his fighting style should be Ivy, right? Well, there's no real chain-looking weapon. Of course, it has to be, I'm not really good with Ivy. I can't do the chain whipping combo, actually, because I can't really, some people can actually not, I can only, every time I'm doing it, I'm just swinging the sword. I'm not flipping it out into a chain, and Like this other guy, he was fighting me, and he constantly kept the weapon in chain mode. So he was just grabbing my feet, yanking me. It's like, how do you do that? So I'm not really good at Ivy. And then the victory, like her victory stance, because she's a feminine, so a little bit of feminine. They're not really saying, I'm fucking Ghost Rider, bitch. So I kind of gave him Edge Master just because of the intro stance he comes in, and the victory stance. Because he just puts his arms across, and he's supposed to be rubbing his beard, but he don't have a beard. So to me, it just kind of looks like he's just scratching his bottom skull area, or sometimes, or he's just now putting his hand, because he crosses his arms, and then at the beginning he pounds his hand and then gets up, even though an Edge Master, because Ghost Rider, because in here, like in the new Ghost Rider that's coming out, you can see that Ghost Rider can turn any kind of any weapon of his or vehicle into a freaking flaming monster weapon. So that's why I'm using Edge Master, because Ghost Rider would use all the weapons and everything.